Hey guys, in the last video we have discussed about the operator in C++. In this video we will be discussing more about the operator in C++. So I have made it a file last time 5.cpp of operator, and I have added this to a folder and name it as operator. I will make a new file here and name it 6.cpp. And first of all I will make a boilerplate code. So I will go to user snippet from here, the setting, and I will make a new code and type the name boilerplate. Okay, so here's an example. I will uncomment this by pressing Ctrl/. Now I will copy paste the code which I want to add it in a snippet. So I will type #include, or I can take this from the last file #include iostream. So I will just copy and paste it here. Paste. Now I will delete the extra space and I will copy next line, copy, and by pressing Ctrl N I will copy line down. I will paste it here and int main, copy, and then I will paste. Now next line is of next line will be return 0, or we can add a new line by pressing \n, and at the last we will type return 0. So I will type here return 0, and at the end we will close the bracket. So this is how our snippet code is ready. I will uncomment this and we will name it as boilerplate code. Boilerplate, and I will describe here, this is my boilerplate code. This is my boilerplate code. Now I will save it. Now when I type code boilerplate, you can see here it is coming, and when I click it you can see our code is already ready. Now we don't need to type again and again the same code, and I will uncomment this, and when we type code boilerplate, now you can see here it is coming. So this is the basic body of C++, and I have added this to a snippet code, and I don't need to type this again and again. Now in this video we will be discussing about the operator in C++. So I will make a list. You can see here the following are the types of operator. Arithmetic operator we have discussed in the earlier video. These are the arithmetic operator, and assignment operator we will be discussing in this video, and they are also increment operator, which is not in this list, but I will explain it. So first of all, in this video we will be discussing about increment and decrement operator. Now what are the increment and decrement operator? Basically when we make a integer, let's make an integer a, and give the value 10, and make another integer b. We can also make integer like here int b 5. You can make like this, or you can just add a comma here and type b, and then the value you want to give in that integer b. You can, they are both the ways are correct. Now when we print the integer cout, the value of A is A, and then end L for the next line. And when we run it, you can see here the value of A is coming. This is taking time because the recording is also going. So the value of A is 10. Now when I increment this, first I am discussing about the increment operator. So I will type increment operator. Now I will type control and forward slash to comment this. And when we will talk about increment operator like A++, then we are just saying that A is equal to A plus 1. This is the meaning of A++. So I have type here A is equal to A plus 1, and when I run it, let's see what will happen. A is equal to 11. So A is equal to A plus 1 means 10. 10 here the value in the A comes as 10. 10 is equal to 10 plus 1. So this is the meaning of A is equal to A plus 1. So this is how it works. So I will type here incremented, the value of A incremented. So A is equal to A plus 1. I can do like this, or either I can type this is the increment operator. So A plus plus. I will type like here plus plus A. So this is the increment operator, and increment operator are of also two types. I will explain it. So you can see here the value of A incremented is coming as 11 because A is equal to A plus 1. But when I type A plus plus, just comment this. So you can see here the value of A is coming as 10. The value of A is coming as 10. Why? Because these both are different. Plus plus A and A plus plus are two different types of increment operator. When we do plus plus A, then first it will add the value of 1 to the A, and then it prints. So I will type here first add value, then it prints. And when I type A plus plus, first add the value, then it prints, and here it comes first it prints and then adds the value. So you can see here A plus plus I have typed, and when I will run it, so the value of A is coming as 10. We have seen this earlier. So I will copy line down. You can see here again value of A is coming as 10, but when I run it, and I have not incremented this time, so you can see here when we run this again, so first of all it will display 10 and then it will display 11. Why? Because already it has A plus plus, already it has added the value of 1 to the A, but it will not print this time. This will print again when you try to print the A again. So you don't need to do plus plus or plus plus A or A plus plus this time. You just need to print the next time. So these are the increment operator, and basically summary is that there are two types of increment operator. So I can type here two types of increment increment operator plus plus or and data is basically whatever you are taking as integer or float value, and data plus plus. There's no need of space. So you can see here I have discussed both types of increment operator. Now I will discuss about the decrement operator. I will copy line down, control N, and when I press alt and the downward arrow, so you can see how I can move it. So I will type decrement operator, and this time we will taking the integer b. So when I print the value, control N, and I will press alt and downward arrow, the value of b decremented is equal to d minus minus. When I will run it, so think what the value will value of b. When I will run it, so think what the value will be coming. It will be 4 or 5. Now you can see here the value of b is coming as 5, because first it will, here it is written that first it will prints and then adds or subtract the value. So this is actually this is also same here in the decrement. Here you can say b is equal to b minus 1. So this is basically the decrement operator. When you run like this, b is equal to b minus 1, so you can see here the value of b is coming as 4. The value of b is coming as 4. But if you type like minus minus b, then this is first it will subtract the value and then it will print. First it will subtract the value and then it will print. So I can make notes like this, b minus minus, and for first it will prints the and then adds the value. Control N for the copy line down and alt and downward arrow. Now I will make b here and I will type decremented and I will type minus minus b. So first subtract value, then value, then it prints. So when I will run it, let's see what are the answer. So first of all it will display as 5, decremented is 5, and then it will display as decremented as 3. So why this is coming as 3? Because we have decremented this first time. So here it gives the value as I will type this in comment. Here it will give the value as, now what are the value of b? So first it was control N. At the initial state b is equal to 5, but when I have decremented this one first time, then in the first time it displays only 5 because it is decremented although, but it will print next time. So in the next time b is equal to 4. So basically the value of b is equal to 4. You can see in this line the value of b will be equal to 4. And when I print the value at the last, minus minus b. So first it will subtract and then it will print the value. So this is the difference between minus minus b and b minus minus. So I can run this again. So you can see here the value of a incremented, the value of b decremented is 5, here b minus minus, and it prints the value, and then after it subtract the value, and it has subtracted the value, so b has become 4. So when I print only b this time, not b minus minus or minus minus b, so you can see here the value of b is coming, and minus minus b will give the value when we subtract the value first and then we print the value. So this is the difference between the two types of incremented and decremented operator. We will be discussing about more operator in our next video. So thanks for watching.